What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our Wilson Athletics coverage is sponsored by Joel Batonio, and all of our Saints Athletics coverage is sponsored in part by St. Anthony High School. We've got the battle for 7th Street on Friday as Wilson hosts St. Anthony in boys basketball action. Two Long Beach schools separated just by a few miles of 7th Street. The Saints coming in looking to snap a losing streak, and Wilson is coming in with just one loss thanks to some great defensive pressure. And that was the theme early on in this one. Lots of defense, a plethora of turnovers, like that old Chris Farley sketch on SNL. It was Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. Gonna get this thing early in the year, obviously. Like 27 points combined in the first quarter. Keon Young making sure Wilson is out in front. For the Saints, it's Tyler Small sparking everything. He cuts to the bucket here for a tough deuce through contact. A few minutes later, he gets to the rim again. Can't convert, but Chandler Young is here to save the day. That putback bucket has St. Anthony up 14-13 into the second quarter. Take a second here to watch Quincy Phillips cook. Rocking him to sleep before the burst in the lane and the foul. Saints had a bunch of highlight finishes in this one tonight. Wilson played well in the first half and got a boost from some nice outside shooting. Lincoln Dean on the far side, and then Mikey Curley from Marine Stadium. Bang! Those shots keeping it close. St. Anthony up 33-28 at the break. Early in the second half, Sean Oliver sparking the Wilson offense goes strong to the rim in transition. Back and forth we go. Small playing big for St. Anthony at the other end. Another and one finish for the transfer from Servite. And then Oliver in the lane. The transfer from St. John Bosco, a game changer. He had a team high 19 points for the Bruins, keeping them close. And it's still a close game until this outlet. Smith to Phillips. He puts it in for 2 of his 17 points for St. Anthony. And then Aaron Montez getting in on the action for the visitors with the nice finish. Yeah, teardrop. Then Quincy Wilson Phillips proving it can go your way if you hold on. St. Anthony up 54-41 at the end of the third. And then it was all St. Anthony in the fourth quarter, as pretty much everybody wearing purple had a highlight. Amon Xavier going coast to coast for the easy finish. Phillips adding another highlight play to his reel as he gets to the tin off the glass. Then Small got hot from the outside on his way to a game-high 21 points. The senior made a trio of three-pointers in front of that Saints bench and crowd that kind of was able to let out a collective sigh of relief and celebration as St. Anthony scores almost 30 points here in the fourth quarter. You can see that the Saints have been waiting all season to do this. Like I said, they're snapping a 5-game losing streak. So this is what they want this young team to look like, and it all kind of came together there in the fourth quarter for the visitors on their way to an 80-59 victory over a good Wilson team. Both of these teams just a few games away from league play. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and make sure you stick with the 562.org for all of your local sports coverage.